Hi, my name's Erin. I am 26. I'm kind of new to the city, so I'm thinking, why not?
My name is Anthony Green. I'm 27, and I consider myself a man of faith.
I chose these two topics, mental awareness and dating scenario. So I will open up my date, I guess, answered this question about mental awareness. So the question is, how important is it for you to see your partner being emotional or vulnerable around you? And they said, that's extremely important to me. Vulnerability is key and plays a foundational role in building trust. Yeah, I agree. I think that if you're not open with me, or most importantly yourself, how can I trust you, so. Next one is dating scenario. And the question was, would you take a date serious if the person requests the first date should be a let's go Dutch situation? And they said, yes, I would. I don't put too much stock into who pays for the bill on the first date. Ideally, if I ask, I'll pay, but if she prefers going Dutch, that's completely fine with me. I feel like I have a similar sentiment. If I'm being asked, I would hope that the person takes it upon themselves to show their interest by, going that extra mile and paying for the date. I don't have issues with paying for some things here and there and them just balancing it out. But yeah, that kind of matches to what I would say.
So why was it important for you to choose those two categories?
So if you know anything about me, I think that mental and emotional awareness is very important. Within my own relationships, I've seen where the cracks definitely deepen because one or two parties are not being honest with themselves and are not taking care of their mental and emotional well-being. So I think that really doing those things for yourself are important in order to create a lasting bond with another person. And then dating scenario also, I think it's just nice to know up front. I don't know, money is something that people don't really talk about a lot, so I think that breaking that barrier of talking about it, like breaking that awkwardness, helps with moving forward and what is to be expected with that person in the partnership.
Dating scenario.
All right, go ahead.
You take the date serious if the person requests the first date should be, let's go Dutch. If someone asked me out and asked to go Dutch, I wouldn't take them seriously. I don't have an issue with contributing to date. But I hate penny pinching and keep tabs while dating. No bueno. I can understand where she's coming from. I do feel like if you ask a woman out on a date, you should at least be ready to pay for it. Now, if you guys decide to go half and half, then that's a different discussion. But me personally, I will pay for it. This one is Kink. Have you ever faked an orgasm in a relationship? When I was younger and less in tune with my body, yes. Now I realize that there's no shame in not orgasming with my partner, and that the process of teaching someone will make my body tick and actually be fun and very intimate. Because once I get there, it's, I agree. I think that that's one thing that gets taken out of when it comes to being intimate with each other in terms of sexually, or the communication. You guys have an opportunity to teach each other what you like and what you don't like. So I agree with her. I will be the same way, and we'll figure out how to get each other to the next level.
Whoever wants to go first, they can go first.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. Great. So, do you follow any exes on social media? If so, how many?
One.
Okay.
Only one ex. But we rarely interact, and she has a whole family and a guy, so.
Nice.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, you can ask, you can re-answer that question.
Okay,
I
okay.
can also go further into it.
Okay. Do you follow any ex on social media?
Yeah, I follow two of my exes. So one of them, we don't talk.
Yeah.
We'll maybe like comment on a story or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But they have their own completely other life that I don't know about. And then another one, we just see what we're doing. But it's nothing, you know.
Like, I don't even put stock into social media like that, so I don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't, like, it's not a big deal to me. All right. If your credit score was a person, describe what kind of person would it be?
If my credit score were a person, it would be someone who is getting to know themselves a little bit better and is on the way to be a really well-rounded individual. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's good. I like
you?
that. If my credit score was a person, it would be someone who, in therapy, you know, just trying to get it right, trying to, you know, be better. Took a bit of a hit, but, you know, just trying to build it up. So.
Can I ask a side question? What are your thoughts on therapy in general?
I absolutely love it and I embrace it, and I think anyone who is open about it and goes there, to me, it shows that they are a strong individual, that they don't conform to the norms of society of being scared to talk about mental health, the thing that they're struggling with. So I love it, honestly.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, you?
Same.
Okay.
I think it's super important. I worked in a mental health hospital for a little bit, and it's near and dear to my heart, mental health in general. And so implementing it into my everyday life is something that it's just like a daily goal, you know, just being cognizant of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't even think, like, most people think, are you crazy when you go to see a therapist? Like, no, you just learn how to deal with your emotions and things you've been through in a healthier manner.
Yeah.
So I definitely welcome it. So I don't look down on anyone who do it at all. So.
And especially, like, you know, in the Black community, I feel like it's very much becoming more of a thing that's talked about, which I love. Like, absolutely. Even in my family, you know, with people who I didn't think would be very keen on talking about mental health, now we have conversations about it very openly. And I think that's dope for just breaking generational upheaval. I don't know. To piggyback off your point, that is something that definitely get looked over in a lot of, you know, African American homes. You know, for generations, you know, obviously, like if someone dealing with bipolarness or anything like that, their family kind of just swept underneath the rug and, you know, and didn't really address it. And so I'm definitely happy that I think that's something that's getting a lot more light now. Yeah. And like I said, I'm a big advocate for it, and I think if you feel like you need it, go. Yeah. So for sure.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah. What non-sexual activity turns you on the most?
With what?
Non-sexual activity turns you on the most.
Non-sexual activity. I think just deep, intimate conversation. Like just getting to know the person, just their life experiences, things that they've been through, their strengths, their weaknesses, and just, you know, them maybe challenging my perspectives or showing me different life or different things like that. So that really definitely like turns me on. I'm like, okay, because I feel like I'm connecting with them without the physical, so that way it's not lust. It's really, you know, based off of mental and just chemistry. So, what about you?
I agree. Like if I were to think of a scenario that's non-sexual, but just something that makes me feel closer to that person, it would be just like an intimate dinner at home, hanging out, some music playing, talking, maybe watching a movie afterwards. Just like that really quality time with one another, I think is something that I definitely thrive off of.
Have you ever read a book called The 5 Love Languages?
I have not read the book, but I've taken the test.
Really? Okay, so what are your top two?
Ooh, you asked me for it. Okay.
What are your top two?
My top two? Yeah. It's been a while since I've taken the test, but if I had to just go based off of how I operate, I would say words of affirmation, number one, and it's in between acts of service and quality time, I think, for that second one. In no particular order.
Okay.
What about you?
So, I have read the book, I have it, and I would say mine is definitely words of affirmation and quality time. You know, so one who can, that's the best way you can feel my love tank is just, you know, just showing me that you appreciate me and encouraging me and lifting me up and things like that. And just hanging out, like watching movies or having date night or just whatever, the simple thing, as long as we're just spending quality time together, that right there fills me up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn? All right.
What's a love tank?
What?
What's a love tank?
Love tank. That so in the book, it referenced as filling up your spouse's love tank by loving them through their love language. So I mean, do I need to reword that or something? Or?
Oh, no,
Okay.
okay.
I like that term.
Yeah, it says love tank. Yeah. Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Why or why not?
I think it's what the intent is behind the flirting, and obviously, like if I had a partner who was blatantly flirting with other people, there's a respect thing there. So I don't know if cheating is the right word. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But if your intent, and obviously I'm not going to know what another person's intentions are.
Yeah.
You know, they could lie or not be honest with themselves. But if the intent is to cheat, yes. If it's not, and you're just flirting with other people, I don't know if I would consider it cheating, but it's disrespectful, and I don't like disrespect, obviously.
Okay.
What about you?
I agree. I think it definitely, opens the gateway towards potential cheating. Obviously opening up that realm and feeling comfortable with just flirting with different people, no matter where you're at. Me personally, I'm really talkative and outgoing and energetic, so I laugh and joke with everyone. And there have been times where I got called out or someone thought I was flirting when I'm like, that's not me. That's just my personality. But I think it goes back to what you said, just the intent behind it. Like if you know you're not flirting, you're just genuinely having a good conversation and being nice, then I think at the end of the day, you should be able to hang your hat on that and to know that you're not doing anything wrong.
Would you be willing to dance with me right now? If so, prove it. You said that you weren't taking any shots, but it's up to you,
Do we have access to music? I'll be really
I know,
good.
that would be really awkward if we had
Yeah. Or we could just do a different one. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, and I did at the drop of a hat, man. Like in the grocery store, at home, anywhere. Like, man, I love to dance. So yeah, don't definitely challenge me with that because I'm accepted anywhere.
If we had real music, it might have been a different story.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That is a good question.
We got the deeper connect on here.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Do you pick it up? Or?
Yeah, there you go.
Forgiveness is tough but needed. From 1 to 10, rate how easy it is for you to show forgiveness to your partner when they fall short. I guess 1 being like not easily forgiving.
I would say probably 9.
Okay.
My mother taught me the importance of forgiving, and obviously me being a man of faith, my faith is really important to me, and understanding that how God works and how He forgives us on a daily. So it's important that we forgive, other people. So I would say that's definitely something that I don't struggle with. I'm not going to say that it just comes super easy, and oh yeah, okay, I forgive you. Like, it's definitely a thought process of me talking to God and talking to myself and bringing myself to an understanding of how you have to forgive this person in order to heal and move on. So while I feel like most probably wouldn't be as open to it right away, I would say I come around a lot quicker than most. So probably say like 9.
Okay.
Yeah. But also it is situational too, obviously,
Right.
So I'll say 9.
Like if someone really violated you, it might be a little bit lower, obviously.
Yeah. Of course.
Anything else that you would want to say potentially about your experience with Look Here Blind Dating?
It was interesting. I think it was a good experience. I like the way you guys set it up. I think the having the card takes away a lot of the anxiousness of trying to come up with a consistent conversation flow. And I think it was just all around dope setup, and I think I'm happy that I got a chance to meet a dope person.
So on the date box,
Yeah.
they record if they want to see you again.
Yeah.
And when you open the box, you're going to see her response. Now, no matter what her response is, you have a choice. You can flip the card over and see why she said something. But, the choice is yours. So I'm going to hand you the godly, or not godly, but I'm going to hand you the box, the dating box, the second date box.
All right. Let's find out. Let's do this.
Wait a second, before you open up, do you want to go on a second date with her?
I'll mark yes.
All right, we'll see what she says.
Look like we have a mutual understanding.
That boy's smiling. That boy's smiling.
All right, it is.
All right, perfect.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you. How'd that go?
It was a good experience. I felt like the conversation was pretty easygoing. He was a good person to have those type of discussions with. So it was fun. It was different.
So I'm just curious.
Yes.
Y'all didn't take no shots. Y'all just kept going through questions.
Yeah.
Wasn't awkward. Was that planned or like?
I mean, we talked about it a little bit beforehand, but like for myself going into it, I appreciate vulnerability and just like being open. So I was already like, no, I don't feel like there's a question that I wouldn't answer. Right. So unless it was something that was gonna put my life in danger. So yeah.
What were your thoughts? Would you go on a second date with him?
Yeah, I would.
Do you think he feels the same?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Am I wrong?
We're about to see. You have an opportunity. So you open it up, you'll get his response.
Okay.
It'll be a yes or a no. And if you want to know why, you can flip it over, but that's your own peril.
Okay. Okay. The date box. He said yes. And he said his reason for wanting to go on another date, I felt like the conversation was genuine and we share a lot of the same point of views. Definitely a dope person, and I feel lucky to have met her. Aww.
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And
Thank
you
you
hold on to that and, you know, don't fumble the bag.
Oh Lord, thank you. I appreciate you.
No
That's
problem.
fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.